Hey family, hey you all, hey guys, hi. Hey guys, hey guys. Okay, you all. So, how my beautiful sisters and brothers doing? I'm gonna say my sisters and brothers in Christ and my American brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing awesome. I really do. I love you all, and I hope you all had a great day. How are you guys doing? Then again, I can't believe it since Brandon is a yes, yes. Hey, you all, California. Great. You said you behind the, yeah, peace. Hey, you all, deport now. You all, this is crazy. This is crazy. San Francisco in the house. Yes, San Francisco. Look, San Francisco. What is it? Biz development. Yes. Wait a minute. It's going so fast. Kim, great. David Fitzgerald. Hi, Danielle. Okay, David Fitzgerald. Hey, you guys. Hey. So you all listen. This is where fitness meets politics. All right. So I'm your expert trainer, Danny C, and we're gonna talk about Chicago. Chicago. We have to do better. We gotta do better, Chicago. We deserve way better than what these politicians is giving us. So you all know I did the video because we went to the city council meeting, and that was Wednesday. You all know I came back. What I did was I went live at the city council meeting to show you all some of the things that's going on. Where I showed the whole live video, and you know they pulled the fire alarm. Like, look, where was the fire at? Where was the fire? What y'all doing? Burning people deeds? Y'all down there burning people deeds? Now we like, look, y'all, let me say this before we get started. Y'all, it was so funny, right? Listen, right? So the fire alarm goes off, right? And we still sitting there because we know Brandon Johnson be doing some bogus stuff. Like, when it's time to do something important and the aldermen don't want us to know what's going on and don't want us to see what's going on, they'll be pulling some little stunts. This is what they do. And so we already thought, like, we be up there, and one time before then in November, you know, they when they start seeing everybody, then they'll just postpone the meeting to like 4 o'clock. So if you there early, then they know you might can't stay to 4. They do a lot of little stuff, right? But this little fire thing was so funny because he's standing up there, and then the fire alarm goes off, and he looking, you know, he just standing there and stuff like that. And so after a while, they take some up out of there. But you know, the aldermen are still sitting there, y'all. The aldermen are still sitting there, right? Brendan Johnson, they get something, he leave. He didn't tell the aldermen to come out, let's go, nothing. So they just sitting there looking stupid. He gonna leave, and then after a while, when they start vacating the building, then you know when they start so then all the aldermen start coming out the same way we coming out, and you know that's why I'm gonna post a video. We did all the video with them calling them disgrace 50. You know, as they walking out, disgrace 50, because they are your aldermen they are disgrace. These people are terrible. So they out there. But what's funny is, y'all, when they came back, which was like 3 or 4 hours later, Anthony Beale was pissed. He stood up and talked about, how you gonna sit there and leave us here without telling us nothing? You leave over and you get up out of here, and we just sitting here looking stupid. And that's on the news, you all. So you all got to see it. I wish I would have said I might get that piece, but it was funny. because he do stuff like that. He not a leader, so you just gonna lead on people right there, right? So Bill was mad. He said, "How you just gonna leave us out here? You ain't no better than us." So it was something. It was funny, but yeah, it was real funny, you guys. Y'all gotta see it. I hope I can find that because I'm gonna show y'all. But anyway, so I told you all that they had illegals. It was about 50 of them that came up there, right? And I told you that they were trying to get more money in their neighborhood, trying to get more money for them. And so I let you all know that and show this. So if you want to go to the video and look at the meeting, you can go see it. So it was a lady up there talking. It was like 50 illegals over there on one side. And so she had the nerve to say that it's a lot of xenophobic in this room. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It sure is. And then when she said that, she was like looking at us and pointing like over here, like it's a lot of xenophobic in this room, pointing, right? So that's why in the video you hear us talking like, yup, it sure is, and this and that. Because when you don't address us, address the mayor. Don't look at us and tell us how you had a lot of nerve to come in where we pay taxes at, where we are taxpayer citizens, where we are American citizens, we are Chicago citizens, we're taxpayer citizens, we are here. This is our land. We came here. We didn't. This is This is ours. You came over here illegally. We here. You came over here to our country. And then you got the nerve to say it's a lot of xenophobic in this room. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anytime you think you're going to come to where we pay for a building, which is City Hall, where the citizens pay for our voice to be heard, anytime you think you're going to come in there and then this mayor is talking about raising our taxes, the taxpayer citizens who pay taxes, who get homes, anytime you think you're going to come in our building that we pay for and tell us, because we telling this idiot mayor who we put in office, who worked for us, that you're not going to raise our taxes and keep taxing us after you giving these illegals free everything, funding them free everything that we can't even medical. Which one of y'all get free medical? Which one of y'all get free medical? Tell me. Which one of y'all kids get free daycare? Can you tell me? Because do y'all kids get free daycare? I just want to know. Do your kids get free daycare, or do you have to work and pay for daycare? Or if you do don't you got to pay a copay and all that? So you illegals come over here and get free daycare, free schooling, free food, free money on your card. You come and get free medical. Which one of y'all get free medical? Can you tell me? If you got a job and you are a citizen, do you get free medical? No, they're going to tell you got to pay. So this is we're the foundational people. This is the foundational citizens. And then you're going to sit there. So you coming over here getting free everything, funded everything. And what is it? Food, medical. Look, y'all busing. They get transportation to the... Okay, y'all, I just thought about this. It's just now. See, every time y'all let me think about something, I get pissed off. I didn't even think about this. You illegals come and get free busing to your kids' school. Free busing. Did y'all hear me? Free busing. They get free transportation if they kids need transportation to their school. So you all mean to tell me you all gonna come over here and get free everything. Then free everything. And then you got the nerve, the audacity to come up into a building, City Hall, where we, the taxpayer, who come in to complain about you, that we're in $1 billion deficit because you spent $600 million of our tax dollars funding these people. They don't get, and now you're trying to go up more on my taxes, and we're here to make our voices heard in the building that we pay for, that we that you work for us, Brandon Johnson, and you gonna have a legal to sit there and come up to the mic and tell us it's a lot of xenophobic in this room? Yes, it is. You lucky we didn't chase you up out of there. You lucky you got a chance to even. You lucky that. And then got the nerve to look at us. You done lost your mind. What country can you go in there to the citizens where they complain about what their tax dollars is going and how they're being taxed, and you come in there and talk about, yeah, it's a, we need more money, and it's a lot of xenophobic or a lot of racism going on in there, anything, and you in another country. They'll run you up out of there if they're not trying to kill you. And you got the nerve to come in where we at? Well, we are complaining about our taxes, and you got the nerve to look at us, broad. You better keep looking that way. You better look at Mohawk Johnson. Don't look at us. So when y'all hear that video, yeah, we're gonna, broad, you, actually, we're gonna keep talking so you can't get heard. So you can't, you have no speech here. You have no speech here. You have no voice in what we coming to talk about what our business and discussing our business and what's going on with us. You don't have a voice, so you better shut up. So it's the audacity of these people, right? So in that video, y'all don't see that. But anyway, so that's what happened with that. So they're getting everything free, right? Remember, I told you all that when you go on the residential areas and things like that, you're going to see restaurants, especially in summertime. You're going to see entire restaurants with these people who are getting funded everything. They're getting, I keep telling y'all, free food. So what they're doing is they get linked. So they're buying their food and everything with the link card. And then what they're doing is, because they're getting funded, they're buying all the equipment that you as a business owner will have to take out a small business loan, or you have to take out credit card debt. You're going to be in debt. So what you as a citizen and as a business owner, what you're going to have to do is get in debt, because you're going to have to get like a business loan, and you're going to spend that money to get your equipment, to get the things you need to run your business, or you get a small business loan that you got to pay back. These are things that you as citizens have to get. So now you got to pay for permits. They got to come out and inspect your stuff, make sure everything is good, make sure you have proper ID, make sure all of that, right? You have to go through all this as a citizen, permits, everything to run your business. Not only that, like I said, you usually as a business owner go broke. And the first year or two, you're not making nothing because you're paying for your overhead, right? You are paying for just to get the food, get the things that you need for your business to keep going, to strive. So now, when I was telling y'all in that video that in the summertime and before that, you got illegals. Now think about it. Remember, let's go back some years. Whenever you, Chicago citizens, black citizens, white citizens, whenever you would try to go sell something on the sidewalk, what did they tell you need? You need a peddler's license, you need a permit, you need things like that. You can't just go out and sell nothing on the street. Remember that? Remember, the police will come and tell you can't be right here, or, they're sending people, and the people will come. If they see you, then they'll shut you down, right? You need a license, because the city of Chicago going to make sure they tax the citizens however they can. They going to make sure you tax. So you not going to make no money on the streets of Chicago without paying them, and without getting, you're not going to do it. That's what they do for citizens, right? That's what they do for taxpayers. This is what this Democrat city do for us, right? So now we get illegals that come in. These illegals that come in, that's able to come in on the streets, on the sidewalks of residential areas, and put up entire restaurant with tents. They have tents. I don't know if you've seen them, but I've seen them. Actually, I put a video up here of it. I think I put a video posted, and I'm gonna start taking, so right, this is the sidewalk. They got a little tent. They selling food, hot food on the streets. The literal sidewalk. When you gotta walk on that sidewalk, you know how you gotta walk on the sidewalk, and you gotta imagine you going on the sidewalk. This is the sidewalk, this is the street, you're on the sidewalk, and you walking, you got a whole restaurant that you gotta go around on your street. That's in front of a house or on the corner. Imagine that. So, but what these people allow, these aldermen know, they know what's going on. Because I called at least around 10:30. I didn't call a lot of times. And nothing happened. That's why I went to my alderman dude. Then you hear, when I went up there, I told you a couple of times what's going on. Now, don't let me have to, if I do it again, if I come over here again and you don't do nothing about it, I will video everything and put you on blast. Stop playing with me. So, but my alderman is Raymond Lopez. He usually try to do things about it, but they come to find out that it's like a street that separate my street, so that's not his ward. So it's just like, it's a little street that's separated. So that's another alderman's ward. So that's not his. So that's why when you called and he went around, it wasn't his ward, because it was just across the street, right? So yeah, but they were so this is what they do. Entire restaurants, right? They're selling hot food and they're allowed to do it. The police ride past. You can call the people. What they gonna do? If they tell them that they can't be there, all they gonna do is go down the street. No one is enforcing it. No one. They were in front of shelters. In front of shelters, you all selling food. Go look at the video. Go YouTube. Just about a year ago, a year and a half ago, 2 years. Just go YouTube and just put it in shelters, migrant shelters. You're gonna see right in front of the shelters they selling food. So they know what's happening. They know they're allowed to do this. You all, when they were standing at the police station, they were selling stuff out here, food, whatever they want to sell, in front of the police station. Y'all saw what it looks like. I showed you the video with Miss Jessica and Zoe. They saw, they couldn't believe what the police stations looked like. And then in front of them in the summertime, it was all tents on the sidewalk. You had them cutting hair, you had them drinking, you had them selling food, everything in front of the police station. So if they're allowed to do this in front of the police station, what you think they're gonna do in residential areas? They allow this. So that's why when I went up there and when could play that video on TikTok that had went viral, and they going viral about these illegals got entire restaurants on the doggone street where they got hot fries coming out the grease, putting it on the side. They got tables where people sitting down waiting for them to serve them, and they got the ketchup and the mustard on the table, and people just sitting there waiting like they're at a restaurant, bringing their food, they eat and they going. This is what's happening in Chicago on our streets, right? So now you're allowed to make money on the street of Chicago without being harassed like they would harass us. You got hot food. Now, what happened was I talked to my alderman. He said that he been on it. Like if he see them, let him know. If he see them, let them know, because they have been pouring the grease from the fry machine or whatever the grease they make it, because they making cooking tacos with the grease. They have been pouring the grease in the sewer. So if they pour the grease in the sewer, now that's stopping up the whole street, the whole block. Now your sewer, who's a homeowner, now your sewer is backed up, and now the water is coming when it's raining. It's coming over the sidewalk, and now it's flooding by your house, and it's smelling bad. It's everything. So that's what he said, that these illegals, once they finish, they pour the grease in the sewer, and now it's backing up the whole sewer system. So this is what we are going through, and they allow, and y'all letting them have taxable. So they're not being taxed with that income, you all. The money they make on that street with that selling that food, They got, like I said, the overhead, they're not paying for that because they're getting their food with stamps. The equipment, they buying the equipment with the $5,000 they getting a month. Everything they getting funded. So now, and they allowed to be on the street making money. So when you be harassed and kicked off where you at, they allowed to make money. So they in a win-win situation. Before you know it, they're going to have a business. Before you know it, they're going to have, because guess what? Now let's talk about this. Not only are they able to do that, think about, so let's just say they making $1,000 a day. Let's just say that. $1,000 a day, you all. $1,000 a day tax-free income. They not being taxed. They don't have to pay for no overhead like you do, like me do, I do as a taxpaying citizen, or they gonna make you do. They don't have to pay no overhead, no nothing. They're getting funded by you, the taxpayer. So everything they doing is getting free food, free everything. So they're able to get their stuff together. They're able to pay free. Now let's talk about the housing. They ain't got to pay rent. So where you would have to pay rent, now you have to pay rent. You got to pay for a business. You got to pay for your overhead. All of this falls on you as a business owner. Because you got to go, you got to get it by your bootstraps. You got to go do what you got to do. That's what they tell you. Go get more credit. Go get credit loans, business loan. You got to go keep borrowing money to make money, and you steady owing money. You as a small business owner, these people are allowed to get everything funded, so they don't have no rent to pay. They don't have no child care to pay. Let's talk about it. They don't have no child care to pay. They don't have no medical to pay. They don't have to worry about food. So everything they get is theirs. So let's just talk about if they are making $1,000 a day off having a restaurant outside and being allowed to have it. So those thousands add up. It add up. You adding up. Now you go home. You ain't got to worry about rent. Yo, they ain't got to worry about rent. They don't have to worry about all this that we got to worry about. They ain't worry about none of that. So everything they make is earned income. Everything they make goes right in their pockets. All while getting free everything. Now you, the taxpayer, you funding it. You funded all of this. You are funding somebody who came over here legally and helping them take over your neighborhood. Helping them take over your blocks. Helping them achieve the American dream that you can't even achieve. Now imagine this. Now imagine you are funding them, all while your mayor is trying to tax you some more to fund them. So you already at your wit's end. You already don't have no money. You already broke. You already barely making ends meet. And then your mayor come in and say, we need more money from you. To give to them to get them free to keep funding their free lifestyle while they're steady coming up. And that's how we get the takeover of neighborhoods. That's how we get the takeover of blocks. Because now you're gonna have their businesses in your neighborhood. You're gonna have them moving in your neighborhood. Now they're going to be keeping their money together, able to hold their money, and now they're going to buy your house that you done just got taxed out of. Now because they don't remember, y'all, they getting everything free, so they don't have to worry about the stuff we got to worry about. They don't have to worry about that. They're getting everything funded to them off us. So now when you getting out your home, while your taxes, because Brandon Johnson wanted us to go for a $300 million tax hike for them, now we can't afford it. Our home goes in foreclosure, or they take our home for taxes. Now we're out. These illegals come because they getting free everything. They go buy your house. Now that's the takeover. That's the Democratic way. That's what they want. That's what they allow. This is what these people are in our face doing. So with that being said, now I have been telling. So like I said, when I went up there and and she was up there talking about they need more funds and stuff for them and illegals and stuff like that. No, you're not gonna come in here, but we pay to have our voices heard and tell us what we'll be. I don't care what you call me. You can call me anything you want to. I told y'all the Democrats put labels on you to make you feel bad. I don't care what you call me. You can call me whatever. I don't care. So anyway, so now let me show y'all this. Okay, please like and share, y'all. Like and share the video, please. Like and share. But this is, please like the video, y'all. Like and share and subscribe. Because I got a lot of people who be coming on, but y'all don't subscribe. So when I gotta go, when I go live, I want you all to make sure. Sometimes I go live at the spur of the moment. And I want you all to see, because I need to get these messages out before election time, because we cannot keep voting for these people. We have to get all of them out, y'all. So now we have Venezuelans opening up businesses that were selling on the street, and now they open up business. I'm going to show y'all another one, but sometimes this phone, I can't go on TikTok and get, and they are right here. Okay, so let's look at this one. So look at this, let's look at this. This is going viral. So we got this right here. It's just going viral everywhere. So look, we got a Venezuelan pizza shop in Chicago. All right. Let me show you the pictures. This is the pictures. So they advertise it and everything. Okay. So how you paying for all all your products? How you paying for the food that you got to make this pizza with? Okay. Look. Look, they even show you the food. Look. Show you what they making. Look, they making hamburgers, pizza, everything. I thought you had to get a business, you have to have business, you have to have credit history, you have to have things, you know what I'm saying? How you come here and you able to get all this equipment, all of this stuff? It's people who been paying taxes and been doing their business, who can't even afford to get all of that. How are you able to do that? And the regular taxpayers can get, because I'm gonna tell you my story. And we got to pay big taxes. Okay. So you're look, you got your pizza. Look, we got that. Look at it. Look at this. Now, this is in Spanish, but this is him talking. I just want you all to see what this is. Now, this is on Kidsy. I can't understand exactly where, because it don't say, but it's on Kidsy, because you can hear what he said when he said Kidsy. But I'm going to let y'all hear it. Now he advertising it, but this is Spanish. Let me let y'all see.
Se viene el fin de semana y con él vienen las promociones al local, así que pendiente que vamos a subir todo en las redes. La dirección es 2551 South Kedzie Avenue, en la esquina de la 26.
So all you heard was South Kedzie Avenue. Now you don't even speak English. But it don't matter, because when they come over here, it's gonna be all of them. And they're going to have all their kids. It's 70,000 of people. I told y'all here. So they're going to patronize each other. And then once they patronize each other, they're going to get businesses. And before you know it, you're going to be out of your neighborhood. Like I keep saying, y'all can keep feeling sorry for these people when we're talking about coming in and getting them up out of here if you want to. If I can't live the American dream and I didn't pay big taxes, ain't nobody finna come up here illegally, and damn sure ain't gonna live the American dream off my tax dollars. Not gonna happen. Now this is Kidsy. Don't even speak English. Look at this.
Se viene el fin de semana y con él vienen las promociones al local, así que pendiente que vamos a subir todo en las redes. La dirección es 2551 South Kedzie Avenue, en la esquina de la 26. También pueden ordenar para delivery al 702-722-7531. Lo esperamos. Bye.
So South Kedzie Avenue, that's the only thing South Kedzie. So I know if y'all here, y'all know where Kedzie at. Now look at the equipment. Look at this. Look at the where did you get this equipment from? Look at this. Now he
en
really.
Chicago. Yo por acá bien contento de saludarlos, espero que se encuentren muy bien. Y bueno, el motivo del video es para informarles que ya abrimos nuestro restaurante. La ubicación es 2551 South Ketsey Avenue.
South
Contamos
Ketsey
con servicio en
Avenue.
el restaurante, delivery al 702-722-7531. Estamos abiertos de 11 de la mañana a 11 de la noche, ofreciendo, como ya saben, las mejores pizzas y hamburguesas del sur de Chicago. Los esperamos con los brazos abiertos.
So, look at the equipment. Look at the equipment back there. Look at all the equipment back there. Look at all the equipment in the back.
El video es para informarles que ya abrimos nuestro restaurante. La ubicación es 2551 South Ketsey Avenue. Contamos con servicio en el restaurante, delivery.
So this is the pizza place. Right here, South Ketsey Avenue. Look at the flag. Look at this flag. Look at that flag. So you want to rep your flag. You want to bring all your stuff here, rep your flag, getting still you coming over here to fleeing from. What are you fleeing from? Because when you supposed to be fleeing from prosecution and stuff, what you coming over here for? What are you fleeing from? You supposed to went to the next country over. But see, they coming over here to take our resources. They're coming over here for our jobs, for the American dream, and then to tell you to deal with it. To tell you to feel sorry, to tell you that they telling Tom Homan they don't come here. This is the Democratic way, you all. This is the Democrat America. Now let me say this. Because let me show you something. Let me see. And then I showed you all in the video. In my other video, you saw the Venezuelans. You saw they getting homes. Everybody helping them get homes. Remember, I showed y'all that in my other video. They're getting homes, everything. Everybody is helping these people get home. I showed y'all the video yesterday where they talking about fighting for them. They talking about paying their legal fees. The Democrat Party is talking about putting funds away to pay their legal fees, y'all. So what do they have to pay? What do they have to come out their pocket paying? Oh, wow, Brandon Johnson is trying to do the highest taxes we had in years on the citizens of Chicago. You're talking about paying their legal fees if Tom Homan trying to come in here and get them. Oh, wow. Trying to make us pay one of the highest taxes increase that we have seen in a long time. Make that make sense, y'all. And y'all telling me that y'all not waking up to what's going on. Y'all okay with this? This is crazy. You're paying somebody to replace you. That's how we are. That's what we're doing. And they're showing you in your face. They not hiding it. They not hiding it. All the Democrats, I just showed you on the other video before. You got Tammy Duckworth. You got the state representative, everything going to crashing out for these people, talking about Pritzker, talking about they not gonna let them come in, come and get these people, and how they are willing to take him to court, Tom Homan to court, y'all. Where have they took anybody to court to fight for your rights, to fight for the Chicago citizens or the Illinois? When have y'all seen your people that you elect? The people that's supposed to work for you crash out and go this hard for you. What they're doing is crashing out, going against what you want. That's the Democratic way. That's the anti-America. And y'all won't understand why we keep saying that they gonna have to be in a timeout for a lot of years, because this is treason against America. This is treason, y'all. Anytime you don't take care of your own, anytime you put anybody else before your own, this is America. Anytime you don't take care of your American citizens, you take care of anybody else before your citizens. When you put your hand on the oath, and by you get sworn in to protect and take care of the citizens of whatever state or America that you're in. And that's who that's who you answer to. Not nobody who came over here a year or two or whatever ago illegally. broke the law to come over here, and that's who you protecting. That's who you swearing to represent. That's what you doing. And you think y'all gonna sit here and allow it, citizens? Y'all just gonna be like, okay, that's cool. And then get mad because we got enough sense to say, heck, no, Trump 2024, baby, Republican all the way. And then y'all mad because we see clearly what's going on. Y'all, I don't understand. I really don't understand what it's going to take. If this don't take y'all opening y'all ass, y'all need to be left behind. Y'all really do. This is crazy. And for you all, anybody in Chicago, anybody in America that see this garbage and don't feel like, okay, this is crazy. Then you don't care about yourself, you don't care about your kids, you don't care about nobody because you about to be replaced. I'm telling you, the jobs, they're coming for nursing jobs. They're coming for jobs, they're not coming there tricking you to tell you they want these low-wage jobs that you won't do, farming jobs, low-wage jobs. No, it don't. Every time I go to anywhere that I can see my son applying for a job and see like that, it's all Hispanics. So they not just taking these illegals ain't just coming here to get these low-paying jobs. Are you serious? And y'all helping them off our tax dollar? No, ain't gonna happen. So let's see this meeting. Let me see, because I want to see what Bill. Let's see this.
The move to delay the vote was expected.
Okay, let's listen to this. What happened at the meeting?
The move to delay the vote was expected and merely procedural, but alders on both sides of this budget debate believe that the city council could be split right down the middle, setting up a potential tie vote on Friday. The Chicago City Council, already fired up in the debate over the budget, forced to pause their meeting around 11:30 a.m. when a fire broke out on the county side of City Hall. That prompted an evacuation of the entire building. There was a huge fire department response for what turned out to be a small fire involving cardboard boxes in a record
I wonder who
storage room
started
on the
that.
third floor. It created a good deal of smoke on 2 floors, but was quickly put out. But budget tension seemed to spill over into fire frustrations when the council resumed.
For this body to not be informed that there was an emergency.
Okay, listen, this bill going off because they didn't show. But y'all, listen what I'm saying. They still trying to pass this budget. They still trying to tax us, nickel and dime us, 68 million, bad tax, streaming tax. They red light camera. They still trying to tax us. He gonna figure out a way to tax us, but he never think about it. He gonna figure out a way to tax you, me, all while saying he's not going to let Tom Homan come in here and get the main thing that we are bankrupt from, which is funding illegals free everything. No, you better not touch them. Not only do you not touch them, we're going to pay for the legal fees. Where you going to get that money from, Brandon Johnson, Pritzker? Where you going to get the money from? You, the taxpayer. That's where we going to get that money from. And you going to sit your stupid butt down there and not going to say nothing. This is how these people, this is what they think of us. Now, this is what I was telling you when I said Bill was mad because Brandon Johnson got his butt up out of there and he just left them. Listen to what Bill say. So it's heated. Bill talk up and Lopez talk up.
But budget tension seemed to spill over into fire frustrations when the council resumed.
For this body to not be informed that there was an emergency. There was not an announcement that there was an emergency.
We called for a recess per the fire alarm.
Debate over a zoning item then prompted further tensions among some council members, so much so that it prompted the mayor to call for a recess.
I mean, the tension in the room is misunderstood.
He a sellout. He got to go. He got to go.
Everyone in that room wants to see each other fail, and I think that some of the
hold on, y'all. Hold on, because we'll be doing him. We're gonna be doing Famous Friday on here. William Hall is a sellout. He been selling you out. He have to go. He has to go.
Based off of the perspectives of how individuals see Chicago.
All this as city council members prepare to vote on the budget Friday, which will raise property taxes and various fees to fund a $17 billion spending package that has split the council.
It's about having conversations.
Look. To fund a $17 billion package. Guess what's in that $17 billion, y'all? Money for illegals. And I believe it's like 100 million or something like that. I'm gonna let y'all know. This is another one. We did her. Jessie Fuentes. She had to go. She's a sellout, and they getting paid. I keep telling you, this broad, we did the famous Friday on her. She was the first one. These people got to go. You all, we got to stop letting these people play in our face. Look at this broad.
Fund to $17 billion, which will raise
Listen to what
property
they
taxes
saying.
and various fees to fund to $17 billion.
Now listen, all of this that they trying to tax us is all this is that $17 billion. That's what they're trying to get from us. Now raising all these taxes, this is what they're trying to get. Listen to what he's saying, and I'm
various fees to fund a $17 billion spend, which will raise property tax.
And I think that some of the frustration is based off of the perspectives of how individuals see Chicago.
All this as city council members prepare to vote on the budget Friday, which will raise property taxes and various fees to fund a $17 billion spending package that has split the council.
It's about having conversations
She's
and
a
getting
sellout.
residents to understand where we're at. We also want to make sure that we're not doing mass layoffs, right? And so there's a lot of work to do. This is no easy budget.
Well, I think right now the budget's 50-50. They're still scrambling for a couple of yes votes, and that's important for them to make sure they pass this by the end of the year, but it's going to be very close.
Friday's city council meeting is expected to have significant...
Now, should nobody be voting on others? Listen, you made it clear that your aldermen should not be voting on nothing to raise your property taxes. They should not be voting on nothing. If we gotta close City Hall down, oh well. But until you, Brendan Johnson, listen what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to what this is. Listen, if you had your people rocking out for you, this is what they would have said. Let me tell you what your people would have said. Your aldermen. Hold on. Let me let you hear this. Because Zoe, let me see if Zoe did her. Let me see something. Make sure y'all go to Zoe Lee, subscribe to Zoe Lee channel, because we're gonna be doing Famous Friday tomorrow, and it's gonna be Michelle Harris. She's a piece of POS, and she got to go too. So let me see if Zoe. If we can find out what when she told Brandon Johnson at the council meeting. Let me see if she got that. Wait a minute. Make sure y'all go to Zoe channel, because we're gonna be doing Famous Friday. Okay, listen. Listen to what Zoe told Brandon Johnson. See, this is what there is. They're violating the Constitution. They swore an oath to protect you, to look out for you, to listen to you. Not no illegal people that came here legally. That's totally treason. Let's see what Zoe say. Okay, let me see. Because she played it. Look, when he... Okay, let's go.
Comments. Our next speaker this morning is Zoe Lee.
Hold on. Look what Zoe did.
I state your name.
I, Brandon Johnson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
For nearly 2 years, the city of Chicago has refused to resolve a case that blatantly violates the 5th and 14th Amendment. Instead, they have continued to commit federal law violations and support fraudulent documents filed by City of Chicago Attorney Bradley Wilson. Ironically, the city is prioritizing settling cases against the police, even in instances where individuals shot at officers first, while disregarding clear constitutional and legal breaches in this matter. Democrats love to accuse Trump and Republicans of corruption and constitutional violations. Yet, under their leadership in Chicago, black families like mine face the same abuses: constitutional rights ignored, fraudulent actions covered up, and public corruption left unchecked. Mayor Brandon Johnson, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Or when you took an oath, was it only intended to fight for the 10th and 14th Amendments regarding illegal aliens? You're paying for votes to pass the budget. Everything about this body and administration is unconstitutional. I keep coming here. You know I've been coming here for 2 years. I don't have to tell you about my case anymore because you know about my case. Mary Richardson Lowry, you know about my case too. And you also took an oath. All of y'all took an oath. Y'all are straight violating the U.S. Constitution, but y'all sit and talk about how Trump is so unconstitutional and how he's going to overturn the government and he's going to do all this. But I've been coming here for 2 years. This is the Democratic Party. This ain't Trump. This ain't Matt Gaetz. We come from the federal level to the state level, to Governor Pritzker, to Kwame Raoul that we cannot find, who's the Attorney General, to you guys fighting for some illegal aliens who haven't put a dime in this country when my mother has a building that the city of Chicago Builders Department demolished because this disgrace alderman over there, 17th Ward David Moore, didn't do his duty as an alderman. This falls on you. It falls on you. You're the mayor this time. What was the purpose of you raising your right hand? What was the purpose of that? That's crazy. You are in violation of the Constitution, the U.S. Constitution, the law of the land, the supreme law of the land. That's crazy.
So you have Biden and Harris administration put their hand and swore an oath to take care of, to follow the Constitution, to take an oath to America first in the citizens. And Brandon Johnson did the same. I'm glad did y'all hear what she did? She played with him taking the oath. All while you took the oath, now you're down there breaking all the oaths that you took, all the promises you took and put your hand in the Bible and said you're going to do. You violating the citizens' constitutional right because now you were trying to silence the people, the freedom of speech. When I was down there, you tried to shut me up. You taking people building, and you all are just violating everybody's constitutional rights. All while making sure illegals are taken care of. So you're making sure you're finding constitutional rights for illegals. You're finding they don't have them, but you are making up rights. You're putting executive orders in place. Brandon Johnson did that. You're putting executive orders in place. They have no constitutional right, but you all are creating. Listen to what I'm saying. They're creating rights for them. Creating rights for them, putting in executive orders for them, all while violating your constitutional rights. And they think that we supposed to just be okay with this. Y'all see, I keep showing you all. Listen, that's a slap in the face for me. I'm a black woman. All you black people who want to rock hard for the Democrat Party, all you black people who want to just sell out and call us sellouts because no, we going over, we got common sense. We see what's going on. We got enough sense to understand that 70 years y'all been voting this way, we've been voting this way, and we haven't got anything in return. Oh no, we finally woke up. And you all mad because you want us to keep dealing with this garbage. The Democrat Party, all of them, from Kamala to Biden, who allowed this invasion, who been selling us out, period. He needs to go to jail because him and his son been doing a whole lot of, been getting paid overseas with that business dealing his son. They all have sold you out people. Democrats have sold you out. And the thing is, people do it, but when it started affecting America like it did, like they allowed it to do, that's a problem. They opened the border and allowed 22 million illegals over there. They're in our neighborhood. Okay, I'm a black woman. And listen, a sanctuary city is a sanctuary city. Your sanctuary city is that you just giving people sanctuary. It don't say that you're supposed to fund them, and from it do not say, your sanctuary laws do not say you supposed to take the taxpayer money and fund illegals or fund sanctuary seekers. That's not the law. The law isn't that you take the taxpayer money and give them free everything. Where a sanctuary city is, you allow them to come in. Now, how they getting it and how they live, it's on them. But you just allow them sanctuary. That means you allow them to come in. Not fund them, give them free everything, and take them from the taxpayer, and then trying to tax the taxpayer even more to fund them. That's not a sanctuary city, you all. So these Democrats are breaking the law all around on the citizens that they supposed to protect and look out of, on the citizens they work for. This is what they're doing. And you all want us to sit there and keep dealing with this garbage. You all want to keep voting for this garbage. Like I was saying, I'm a black woman. I told you all yesterday, I'm a black woman and I got a business. Now, I'm trying to help the black neighborhood. I'm trying to help us be fit. I'm trying to help black women and my husband train men. We just trying to help black fathers be in the home with their kids and their wives, get married, be healthy together, live a long life, because we know when you feeling good, your mind is positive, everybody is positive. When you keep eating healthy, everything trickles down to behavior, everything. If you're healthy, your body is healthy, your mind is healthy, everything, the man in the home, the father, the wife and the child, and they working out and being healthy together, mental health, that we know it's environment for kids. We out here trying to educate our people like that. Guess what? I'm a black woman who been here with the Democrat Party. You want you to do to tell you the black woman this and that. I'm a black woman, been out here doing this. Been putting together free workshop, mental health workshop for people, doing a lot of things. Want to help people grow their food. Like I said in the other video, want to help people grow their food, want to teach people how to if things happen, that you can know how to sustain yourself through that. You can go in your backyard and maybe just grow some foods just to keep you alive and sustain you, or some foods you can grow or herbs you can grow in your house. Like when that C-19 came and things could happen, you can be prepared. Guess what, you all? Like I said in the video, I'm not going to make this long. You funded Venezuelan illegal immigrants to come in here, getting them free everything, businesses and everything. You all are allowing that. You are funding that. The Democrat Party is funding that. They are helping them get businesses, small business loans. They are helping them get these brick and mortar buildings, allowing them to have free overhead everything, because they're not being taxed with that income. All while me, a citizen who trying to help, remember, trying to help the people, I cannot get a small business loan. Now listen, I'm not here robbing the people. My husband, like I keep saying, he's been on the force for 28 years. Served and protect, great cop. Retired. Just retired this year because of the BS that was going on with these illegals. How they were all in the police stations. How they were allowing illegals to do all the things, and they had to stand down. So it had gotten so bad that a lot of police officers who were able to retire, a lot of them retired, because they not finna deal with this garbage. So he retired. Now, man, I told y'all, since 2019, we've been trying to get this small business loan. You got to go through permits. You got to go through, let's see your permits. Let's see that you got this work. Oh, you need this done. Oh, you need that done. Oh, that you go through the legal way, that you go through the building zoning, that you go through this. This is everything we had to do. You got to pay for that. Oh, you got to pay for that. Oh, you got to pay to get those documents. Oh, you got to pay this and that. We had to go a credit check. Had great credit. Me and him both. Great credit. Taxes. They want to see if your taxes from 4 and 5, 6 years of your business, how much you've been making. If you get a loan, are you able? They want to go 10 years taxes. How long have your business been running? How long have you did this? How many customers you got? How you plan to play? All this, you all. They want to take you through everything. You get them everything. You get them everything they ask for. Keep getting you everything you ask for. Keep giving you everything you ask for. Then they just deny you. All while you got illegals coming in here who been here, 7 months? Been here a year, getting brick and mortar businesses and coming up with businesses and everything. Like I said, around my street, around where I stay at, all I'm seeing is taco shops and all that. Brick and mortar businesses popping up. And this is and now you see how they're actually allowing them to do this by taking away all the restrictions, all the permits they got you, taking away all of that. They taking away all of that for them because they got organizations that's helping them. So they taking all this away from them and they can just walk right in the door. Whereas you, taxpayer, who he trying to go up on your taxes, you got to go through all these hoops. You got to pay for every little thing you need. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for get this. You got to pay to get that. And y'all think this cool? You all think this is okay? You all think this is how this going to go down and we just going to be okay with that? I don't know. You have to be a special kind of crazy to be okay with this. This is treason. These people should go to jail. That's why I keep telling Tom Homan, lock Brandon Johnson up. Lock him up. Lock Prisker up. Because see, let me tell you something. Your aldermans, they salaries that went up 20 to 30,000. Like Bill said, and like Zoe said, and Bill said in one of his, let me show you. These people are getting paid to sell you out. Brandon Johnson is promising them things. If you vote for this budget, which he know is bogus, which he know is going to hurt the taxpayers. If you vote this budget, then I'm going to give you some kickbacks. You know you're going to get that raise, right? You know you're going to get that raise. Okay, but then I'm going to give you some more stuff on the side, give you some more incentives. Y'all pass this budget. And this is how they've been selling you out, me out forever. Your alderman. And everybody getting rich. Everybody worth more. Everybody worth $20,000 to $30,000 more. Brandon Johnson worth $3 to $5 million. How? When you're the 14% approval rating and you're going down in history as the worst mayor in America. How are you worth? You went from being a failing social studies teacher to being worth $3 to $10 million. And y'all okay with that? While y'all taxpayers, while y'all aldermen who's supposed to represent you and what you want, they're getting paid to do what's in their best interest, and that means to line their pockets, all on your backs. Because they voting for these, tax it. Yeah, go and tax them. Yep. Let me let you hear what Bill said. Let me see if I can find this. Hope I can find this real quick. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, this is one. Let me see. This is one of the brothers talking. Listen to what Bill said. Listen to what Bill said. Alderman Anthony Bill. Listen to this. Listen.
The City Council took the first step to getting a Chicago 2025 budget approved.
Committee votes today were very close, and now it will be up to the full City Council on Friday to vote yes or no. Political reporter Marianne Ahern is here on where it all stands. Marianne?
It has been quite a process. This is the third draft of a budget that includes a property tax hike and more fees for everyday costs, including plastic bags.
You want to squeeze the resident of more money as if Chicago is already not an expensive city to live in.
Chicagoans who attended today's budget hearing at City Hall are not the only ones frustrated. The votes needed to push the budget through were very close. By a 14-12 vote, the Finance Committee gave the mayor's $234 million tax increase approval. It includes a $68.5 million property tax hike. That means someone who owns a $450,000 home will pay $136 more. Alderman Conway and Wagasback are no votes.
We can't balance this budget just by asking working families and taxpayers to pay more while we in the city are not doing anything to make city.
This is what your alderman should have been doing. This is what every alderman should have been doing and saying. This is what every alderman should have did. That's working for you. This is what they should have said. But listen. Indeed.
Conway and Wagasback are no votes.
We can't balance this budget just by asking working families and taxpayers to pay more while we in the city are not doing anything to make city government more efficient.
There are a lot of alternatives, and they were all put on the table.
If you shop in Chicago, there will be an increase in the plastic bag tax from 7 to 10 cents and a hike in streaming services like Netflix and parking garages.
Wow.
So, how will that final vote go?
I think we're getting close. I think I wouldn't say they have
He'll sell out too. He got to go too.
Besides the Finance Committee, there was a Budget Committee vote. That was approved, but barely. 17 to 16. This determines how the city spends its money. There was pushback when it was noticed last-minute additions, including 2 aldermen receiving extra funds for more staffers. Some see that as a reward for a yes vote.
There are false promises about projects and different things that are going on right now. The administration is promising people the sun and the moon to buy their vote.
While those 2 aldermen who...
You heard Bill say it. They promising them the sun and the moon to buy their vote. Vote yes, and we're going to give you this. Vote yes, and we're going to give you that. And you mean to tell me your aldermen, every alderman that was down there should have said, no, we can't do that. Because you know why? Our constituents don't want it. They said no, and we cannot go because guess what, you all? They work for you. You voted these people to say, you know what? Who is the best candidate to say what we want them to say? To go represent us. Who is the best candidate? Who do we pick out of all these people? Who do we pick to represent? Listen to what I'm saying to you all. Who do we pick to go in front and sit in that chair to represent us, to be the mouthpiece of what we want? Because we all can't go in there. All of us can't go in there. So we need one person to go sit in that chair to be the mouthpiece for us all. That's what your alderman is supposed to be. All these people can't get in the door. So we picking one to go in the door to be the mouthpiece and get and vote and do things that we the people, gave you the job to do. So imagine you pick your alderman. You pick your alderman to say, hey, okay, you know what? We elect you to go and represent us. This is what we want. This is what we don't want. This is what it is. This is what we need in our neighborhood. Listen, y'all gotta listen to what I'm saying. Y'all gotta hear me. Y'all got to hear me. You all have to hear me. You all have to, because you all have to understand these people work for you. They're getting paid all that money to work for you, to represent you. All it is you saying, I'm letting you go in the door because we all can't come in. And I need you to go in there and say, look, this is what we want. We need more jobs. I mean, we need more businesses in our neighborhood. We need more opportunities. We want these abandoned buildings out of our neighborhood. We need more home ownership in our neighborhood. We need better schools. So this is what you're saying. I trust you and I'm electing you to do. I'm giving you this job. And only job your aldermen have is to go in there and say, this is what my constituents want. They say they want this, this, and this, this, and this. And if these people, this mayor is not presenting what your people who put you in office, your people who put you in office, if he's not presenting that, then you got to say, I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I don't work for you, Brandon Johnson. I work for them. They voted me in to do this job for them. I work for these people. I don't work for you, Brandon Johnson. So therefore, if I want to keep this position, keep getting this money, $107,000 a year, keep getting paid all this money to represent my people, I need to represent my people. I need to vote and give my people exactly what they asked for. And if they tell me they don't want this, I can't vote for it. See, these people got to twist it. These people got to twist it. So now imagine, this is what you elected these people. This is what you paying them, because your tax money is paying these aldermen's salary. Your tax money is paying their salary. So this is what you pay them to go and do. Now imagine you give somebody a job. Imagine you are the boss. And you give somebody the job, and then they go in there and just do what they want to do. They go right in that job and start voting on stuff that you ain't asking to vote on, that you ain't telling them to vote on, that they know you're against, and they just go in there and just start doing stuff that they know that's not what you gave them that job for. They know that they're not doing, and they just start lining their pockets up. Voting, okay, you gonna give me what? You gonna give me some more money? Okay, let me get it. And they vote. This is what's happening. And you, instead of holding these people accountable and say, hold on, you voted for that tax hike, you didn't speak up against it, you voted for this, oh, you did that, oh, okay, what did we ask you to do? What did we tell you we wanted? Well, we gave you that job. What did the people tell you we wanted for you? What did your bosses, we're the boss, what did your bosses tell you we wanted? We didn't tell you to go in there and do what you want to do. We didn't tell you to go in there and just get your pockets lined. We didn't tell you that. We told you to go in there and tell you and get exactly what we need in our neighborhood. Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You out of there. That's how this should go. But because we're the only people who just keep doing this cycle like this, and we know that these aldermen been selling us out, and y'all keep voting them in because y'all, what? So they're never held accountable. They are richer. You poor. You're taxed to death. They're in a nice house, getting paid. Their kids nice. You losing everything, your home and everything, and they just vote. They're just in there voting for whatever they want to vote for, getting pockets lined, because you know why they do it? Because they understand that you're too dumb. You're too dumb. That's what it is. Seriously. You're too dumb and you're too ignorant to open your ass and really see what's going on. You're too brainwashed. You're too brainwashed. You don't even have the mental capacity or the wherewithal to even look and see what's happening and say, no, you can't do that. They understand that. So therefore, they can do that right in your face vote on what they know is not in your best interest and you don't want, and they can do it with ease and understand that they have no consequences for their actions because you're going to keep putting these people in. They understand that. People who know that they constituents going to hold them accountable, like the what's her name, the Jewish alderman, I can't think of her name. Guess what? You think you think that she gonna do something that the Jewish people don't want? You think that? Let's just talk about it. You think I can't think of her name. What is her name? Well, you think she gonna do our family? Like, you think she's gonna go and vote for something that she know her constituents, the Jewish people don't want, the Jewish community don't want? You think she gonna go do that? You know why she not going to do it? Because she know they going to hold her accountable. She know they ain't going to play with her. She know they watching. She know they looking. And she know they like this. We asked for that mom. We asked for this Jewish synagogue in our neighborhood. Why we ain't got that? Oh, okay. You working on it? Okay. Okay. We asked for that school for our Jewish school in our neighborhood. Why we ain't got that yet? Oh, you couldn't get that done? Oh, okay. You couldn't get that done? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Why is it our neighborhoods is looking like this? Oh, you could get, oh, okay. Okay. You know why? Because that's why their neighborhoods don't look like that. That's why they have what they want. Because they are holding her accountable. And she knows that. We're the only ones, black people. We're the only ones who allow these people to do whatever they want to do, and now and still vote for them. Oh, hey Michelle Harris, hey Stephanie, hey, and oh, she's so cute. She dressed so cute. Oh, that's my girl. Skeet wee. We're the only ones. So, like, I can't think of no other. Either we just, I don't know. Are we dumb? Are we? See, I can't think of no other word for it. I really can't. Because you see every neighborhood, I keep telling y'all, the Hispanics, they neighborhood, they got all black, they got all Hispanic businesses in their neighborhood for them. Black people the only ones, but we the only ones who vote blue no matter who, and just do identity politics, and never, our neighborhoods are worse off than ever, and we never hold our people accountable. So, that's it right there. That's the issue right there. They know you're not gonna hold them accountable. And the Democrat Party know that you're not gonna hold them accountable, black people. Because remember, Kamala, you see what this invasion they did. You see they're the worst administration ever. You see what happened. And guess what, black people? You all went and voted her, black women, you all went and voted for her 93%. So they don't have to be held accountable. They don't have to give you nothing. They don't have to make sure you straight. You stupid enough to give them the vote. You stupid enough to keep them in office. Why would I even have to talk to you? Who are you? Bad, get out of my face. I already got your vote. Let's go over here. Because I know these people don't play. I know I got to work for these people vote. That's how dumb we are. That's how we go 70, 60 years at the same party who haven't done anything and get them 90 to 95% of our vote. That's how it happens. And now we at here that we got Venezuelans that been here 7 months or maybe a month or two. Let's just say 2 years. Let's give it 2 years. That's just for the sake of argument, 2 years. And then they got businesses, brick and mortar businesses. They're selling stuff on the street. They get all overhead. They're pocketing everything. Don't have to pay for overhead. Don't have to worry about none of that. Don't have to worry about inventory. They got all that's paid for out of your tax dollars, because your alderman steady selling you out, your mayor steady selling you out, your governor steady selling you out. All that's funded and paid for by you, and they're getting everything, all while you being taxed out of your home, all while you up here crying, talking about what you can't do, you can't pay this, you can't pay that, all while saying, Democrat, how you gonna vote for a Democrat? How you a Republican? Why you mad at me? Comment under here. Why you did this? You a sellout, you an Uncle Tom, you this and that, you xenophobic. I would be all of that gladly, but you ain't gonna call me dumb, but you ain't gonna call me stupid. I'll be all of that. You can put every label you want on me. I can care less. I don't care about labels. You can label me whatever. Uncle Tom, please call me all of that. But you're not going to call me stupid. That's what you're not going to call me. So, yes, I'm a Republican, proud Republican. Trump 2024, yes, America first agenda. Yes, I love it all. I love everything Trump stands for. I love it. And like I said, if I headed my way tomorrow, Chicago, the whole Illinois would flip red. All of them, the whole Illinois would flip red. If I can do it, if I head it my way. So be mad, be big mad, be little mad, be mad. I don't care. However mad you are. But this is, if I head it my way, I'm just being clear. If I head it my way, yeah. Oh, yeah. These Democrats, like I said, they would be in a time out for 30 to 40 years. They would not get elected for 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60 years until they understand to stop playing with the American citizens. If you want to crash out so hard for these people, then you're gonna be right in time out with them. While they get deported, your butt gonna never be in power, but you gonna learn that again. That's the only way people gonna learn to stop playing with you. The only way people gonna learn that you ain't stupid. You not that. It ain't this, sweetie. I don't know what you thought, but that's not it. The only way they gonna learn if you make them hold them accountable for the treason and the things they did. This Democrat Party, these people are showing us in our face if they don't care nothing about us. It's bad enough that you just treat us bad, but it's like when somebody cheat on you. You got a man who cheated on you. Okay, it's bad enough that you cheat on me, right? Y'all, okay, it's bad enough you cheat on me. Let's just say it, y'all, as a woman. It's bad enough you cheat on me. But when you bring another girl in front of me, that's a whole different story. It's bad enough you cheating on me and treat me bad, because the Democrat Party have been treating us black people bad for a long, long time, been playing with us. It's bad enough, and we've been going for, so it's bad enough, think about a boyfriend. It's bad enough you've been treating me bad, and I've been like going for it and taking it and still been with you. But now, you're going to bring another woman in my face and take care of her, all the things I've been asking you to do. Let's just put it in a relationship perspective. All the things you've been asking your man to do, he too busy. He can't get it done right now. Oh, I'm sorry, but okay, next time, next election, next 4 years, we're going to try to do that. Okay, we're working on that. All the things you've been asking your man, take me out, let's do this, let's do that, show me more love, whatever it is. I'm going to get to it. Okay, I'm going to do it. All right, I'm going to do it, this and that. I'm working on it. Okay. Now, he gonna get him another girl, bring it right in your face. And then everything you've been asking for, he do that for her in front of you. This is the Democrat Party. This is how they doing. This is how they playing us in our face. And then you looking at that and say, all right, it's cool. That's the Democratic way. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. So, sorry y'all. That's just not for me. All right, you all. So that's all I want to show you all was what's going on with that. And that's just sad. It's serious, and I just want to tell you all that. I love you all. Like and share. Please like and share, you all. Like and share. Because if we don't get a hold of this, you all, I'm very serious. If we don't get this together, black people, I'm almost scared for, like, we are committing genocide here. We are committing genocide here, and I'm so serious. They're all in our neighborhoods. They're getting ahead because they're able to do it because they don't have nothing. They're getting everything given to them, and so therefore they're getting a leg up, period. And if we don't get it together and open our eyes, it's gonna be too late for us. I'm telling you, it's gonna be too late. We gotta get it together. We gotta get these people out of here. We gotta flip Chicago red. We gotta flip Illinois red. And until we do that and make these Democrats understand that you do not have the majority in Chicago no more, in Illinois, so you just not gonna do whatever you want to do to everybody. If Brandon Johnson had if in that Senate, think about it, you all. If those aldermen, if you had, let's just say you had 50-50. Let's just be honest. Let's just put it like, if you had 50 Republican aldermen and 50 Democrat aldermen, guess what, you all? At least we would have a fighting chance. At least we will have a fighting chance, because guess what? This ain't going, the Democrat Party be like, we want this, and the Republican Party be like, we want these illegals out of here. We ain't for illegals, we for American citizens. Now we want this. Then it would be opposing. That way you can get something done. When you get everybody on the same, Democrats, everybody on the same agenda, they just acting like they not, but majority of them on the same agenda, you will never get anything done. That's why they keep saying Chicago is so corrupt. Chicago is the most corrupt city, the reason why they keep saying that, you all would think about it, it's been ran by Democrats, but from top to bottom. No opposing, no opposement. And this is our mission to now, we have to do something. We have to do something. In Black America, if you don't, Black Chicago, if you don't wake your butt up, if you don't wake your butt up, your kids, I'm serious. Your kids, they gonna be, and they ain't gonna have a chance, because they are going to be competing with illegals. People who came here illegally, now they kids, think about it, people, these illegals who having kids, they gonna have their kids. Your kids is gonna be competing with these illegal kids. Now these illegal kids speak Spanish, they speak English. They finally got businesses. So now they able to move around, do things. That's how it happens. They got generational wealth because they got houses. They tax you out of your house to pay for them to come here and get paper up and to get a leg up over you. So you pay for them to get a leg up over you. So now you being taxed out of your house, they got a house, they giving it to their kids, they go to generational wealth, they go equity that they kids can get out the house, get another business started, so on, and your kids. That's how dumb we are. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't know. If you all don't wake up, and I'm so serious, we only got a little window. We really only have a little window. While Trump is in office, that 4 years, in that local election that we're having, this local election, if we don't get it together, if we don't vote wisely with this local election coming up, with this Brandon Johnson, these with Pritzker and these aldermen, if we don't vote wisely, like y'all didn't vote wisely when y'all got Beetlejuice, when it was up for Beetlejuice to get up out of here, and y'all voted so ignorantly that y'all put somebody that's way worse than her, a progressive Democrat in there who's way worse than her. If y'all don't vote wise, and you see, you went from bad to worse. Just because you didn't vote wisely. You put the same type of person in there, but just worse, a progressively worse. If we don't get it together within this time frame, I'm telling you, that's it. So that's all I can tell you. Seriously, that's all I have. So I just want to tell you all, I love you all. I love y'all. Look, we are going to make sure you all go subscribe to Zoe channel, Zoe Lee, because tomorrow, me, Miss Jackson, and Zoe, we will be doing Famous Friday, and the alderman who we're gonna make famous is Michelle Harris, who's a piece of garbage, who we have to get somebody to get her up out of her district, because she's been selling her people out for a long time, and that neighborhood looked horrible. So she's been selling them out and getting paid and everything. So yes, she's going to be famous tomorrow. We're not playing with them. We are not playing with these people. Y'all gonna stop selling out your people. All right? So I love y'all. I love you all. I love you all. Make sure that, and I'll put, if you want to, a t-shirt, a Chicago Flips Red t-shirt, or you want to help us in any way, I'm gonna put the email is chicagoallhandsondeck@gmail.com. And then if you want training, if you want anything to have to do with training with me, I'm going to be doing virtual training starting in January. Because I was doing that. I'm going back to it in January, because I'm getting a lot of people who can't come to me, who don't live in Chicago, but they want to get trained. So I will be doing virtual training. So if you're in Chicago, you want training and things, hey, go look at my work. I'm cold at what I do. I don't play no games. So if that's the case, then make sure you hit me up. My I'm gonna put that all on here. My IG is You Against You Fitness. My X account is Danny C44, and then my Facebook is Danielle Carter Walters. But I will put all that on here. But again, you all, we gotta wake up. Please share and like the video. Please share and like it, and please share it to people. Because the more people hear and the more people see somebody just me. I'm not nothing. I'm not nobody. I'm just a girl from Chicago. When they see somebody black who just like them, I'm not a celebrity talking. I'm not a celebrity who can't relate to you. I'm not somebody who so above you and not in touch with reality. I'm somebody from Chicago, from the south side of Chicago, telling you what's really going on. Because we're in the fight. We're in the midst of the fight, and trying to wake y'all up to tell y'all, warn y'all, hey, look over here. Look at these warning signs, y'all. Hey, you see, look at the warning signs, y'all. I'm trying to warn you. Look what's happening. I'm just that girl. So share and let them know I'm just like them. I'm not somebody who cannot relate to. I'm somebody who in it, who dealing with illegals everywhere around. In my neighborhood, with restaurants everywhere, and walking around with mopeds and scooters on the sidewalk, riding scooters on the sidewalk. I'm dealing with it. Can't get a business loan because and going through all these hoops while you got illegals opening up businesses all in my neighborhood, brick and mortar businesses. I can relate. If it can't nobody relate, trust me, I can. So I love you all. And like I said, always before we end, we gotta always make sure we get honor to Christ, who's the head of my life. We gotta make sure that, and let me say this before I leave. Don't ever let anybody make you feel bad about your decision, because you choose to put you first. You choose to do what's right. Let me say this. As a Christian, God already let us know that we have to use wisdom. We have to use wisdom. In anything we do, we have to use wisdom. If you're not using wisdom, that can cost you your life. Wisdom is, what I mean by wisdom, when you go in your house, what you do when you get your house built, if you get your house built, you're going to build your house with windows, right? And you're going to build your house with doors. Some of y'all got alarms and all type of stuff. Some of y'all got bars on your window. When you build your house, you're going to have doors and windows on your house. Why? Because you're using wisdom. It's for protection of your kids, your family is protection, because you know it's not no wisdom into and having a house and you have a family and kids and no windows and no doors. You know that's not wisdom. The carnal man can accept that. The carnal man got enough sense to know that you don't have a house and you don't put no doors and windows on that. The carnal man know that. The common man know that. That's why Brandon Johnson got 200 CPD officers detailed protecting him. The carnal man. That's why this Negro got 200. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. 200 police detail protecting him. The average carnal man know wisdom is not just to build a house and don't put no walls, don't put no windows and no doors. Especially when God had put you over your kids to protect your kids and put you over, if you a man, you got a wife. We know that's not wisdom. So how do anybody make you feel bad because you saying, shouldn't nobody be able to come into your house, which is America, unvetted, unchecked, and come in there and just cross the border? Because now you don't know who in here. You don't know who. So now you walking down the street. I showed you all in a few videos how women were being sexually assaulted, how murder, Lake and Rowley. I'm showing you see. I showed you on the video how many murders here, how many rapists here. So that's no wisdom to let 70,000 people come in Chicago unvetted, unchecked, and now you unleash them in the neighborhood and you got women, children, everybody here. That's not wisdom. And the people who did it don't care. So don't let nobody make you feel bad for you saying, no, this is not the way things supposed to be. When God do things, he do things in decent and in order. It's no way you're going to have chaos like this when God is in control. The only way you're going to have chaos like this is when the devil unleash evil onto you, because he's trying to allow things. We know Chicago have a spirit of murder on it. We know Chicago has a spirit, just like Atlanta has a spirit of homosexuality. We know these things. You can see the governing spirits that's over different. You can see the principalities that's over different regions. You can see it. You know, San Francisco. You know, Hollywood got a spirit of perversion, of all about drugs use, everything. You see the governing spirits over different areas and cities. We know Chicago have a spirit of corruption, of evil, of murder. You know Atlanta got a spirit of perversion, homosexuality. You can see the governing spirits. So you know what you're working with. So anytime the Satan try to unleash certain things, you as a child of God don't have to accept it. You do not have to take it and say, make you feel like it's okay. No, it's okay if you want a safe neighborhood. It's okay if you say this is not right. Because what God say, you don't never take care of somebody else's house without taking care of your own house. Who do that? Who do that? What would God do to a man who let his kids starve, didn't take care of his kids, but took care of somebody else? That's not wisdom. That's out of order, y'all. It's out of order. That's not how God operates. So America, you do not take care 21 million illegals who just come from prisons and all that, who just came over because they wanted to, because they just wanted to get a lot of free stuff off the taxpayer money. That's not even right in itself. But you do not take care of people for that. You do not take care of those people without taking care of your citizens first. Without taking care of your home first. And that lets you see, when we had all these veterans, I did a video, all the homeless veterans, all the homeless people here that they never took care of, wouldn't take care of, but you got people come in, so you wouldn't even take care of your own home. That's out of order. That's out of pocket. So you don't let nobody make you feel bad for that. You stand on the principles of God. You take care of your own house first. That ain't cool. So don't feel bad for standing up to say, hey, my kids come first. My family come first. My family safety come first. I got to make sure everything good. My family well-being come first. I got to take care of mine first. Because God put those kids for you. You're responsible for that. God gave that man, that wife, and your family, you responsible for their well-being. You responsible to take care of them. That's it, and that's all. So, with that being said, I love you all. And that's just, you know, if you're not saved, if you don't know God and you want to know God, you want to know who He is, listen. If you're not sure if you say, all you got to do is repent and confess with your mouth. Repent, Father God, I'm sorry. I don't know you. I don't know, but I know I'm sinning. I'm doing things that I know that if I die right now, it's going to lead me straight to hell. Father God, please forgive me. Please forgive me for my sins. I don't know how to stop them. I want to stop it, but the flesh is weak. Hey, repent. Ask Him to forgive you. Then once you repent and you mean it, now you got to confess with your mouth. Jesus, I believe that you are the Son of God. Jesus, I believe that you died on the cross for my sin. I believe that you rose with all power in your hand and seated on the right hand of God. I believe that. I believe you are the Son of God. If you do those things, confess with your mouth, believe in your heart, repent, then you say, listen, I don't know you, Father. I don't know you. I don't know who you are, but I want a relationship with you, a personal relationship, so I don't have to question anything. Whenever I see something, when I don't know something, I can go directly to you. I don't need these fake pastors. I don't need these fake preachers. I don't need these preachers telling you this and that. I can go directly to you because I have a personal relationship with you. So, Father, I want that relationship with you. I want to get to know you. Give me all of you and take all of me. That's it, you all, and He'll do it. He will do it because that's who He is. He's a loving Father, and He got the best. Your best interest. He has the best interest for you in your life. All right, and we need this to walk this evil path that's going on. All right, we need Him. We need to hear from Him. We need to understand, and we need to see with spiritual eyes, because Satan gonna make you feel bad. Oh my God, how could you do this? Oh my God, why would you allow this? Why are you advocating for this? All to make you feel bad, to in your own demise, in your own family demise. That's what they'll do. But you gotta be strong. You gotta see in the spirit. You gotta be able to see what's happening. And see, this ain't of God. This is out of pocket. That's not how God deal. This ain't got nothing to do with God. You gotta have discernment. We gotta ask Him for that. We have to ask for that. And remember, you all, the 6-week challenge. I posted the 6-week challenge. I wanna know how y'all doing. I wanna know if y'all good. We're doing that 6-week challenge, you all, and we eating no sugar, no starches. So we're gonna make America fit again. All right. I love y'all. I love you all. And be blessed. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, because I will be going live sometimes at the spur of the moment, and I want you all to be able to catch it or things like that. So subscribe, please. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh yeah, I see you tomorrow. All right. I love you all. I love you, love you, love you, and thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Bye-bye.